freshman year in college. Late night parties, flirty campus crushes, finally escaping my parents' control. It all sounded like a dream. Until now. My name's Cecilia, and here I was dragging a ridiculously heavy suitcase up 3 freaking flights of stairs because the dorm elevator was broken. I should have been living in some gorgeous luxury apartment downtown, but my parents insisted I experience real-life college, and Mom was all like,
"It'll be fun, sweetheart."
Well, it wasn't that bad. Since Dad said my roommate would be Bella Miller, the daughter of his old friend, I figure she'd be rich and glamorous like me. Perfect. We'd totally become the most iconic duo on campus, doing skincare nights and gossiping about cute guys. Amazing plan, right? Okay, fine. If I'm gonna live in a dorm, I'm gonna make it fabulous. Then I heard a knock. Speak of the devil. Right on time. The door swung open, and I launched confetti into the air. Welcome, roommate! As the sparkly pieces fell in slow motion, I saw her clearly. A girl with pigtails, thick glasses, freckles.
Thanks.
Wait, are you sure you're in the right room? My roommate's supposed to be Bella.
I am Bella Miller.
No freaking way. The daughter of Dad's rich friend was supposed to be, you know, rich. Bella just walked right past me and quietly started cleaning up the confetti. I stood, smiling like a total idiot, while disappointment punched me in the gut. This was not the most iconic duo I had in mind. Oh no, it didn't take long for the roommate honeymoon phase to die. Bella was already walking around like the dorm manager.
Since you arrived, first you got the bed by the window. That's fine, but I think we should switch every month. Fair is fair.
Oh, I didn't know.
So we'll start next month then?
I just nodded, not wanting to look petty, but inside, I felt so offended. Like, seriously, how could she be that cold when I was this excited to meet her? Still, I tried to keep things positive. That night, I lit some candles, played some music, and hopped in the shower. When I came out, Bella had her headphones on, typing away on her laptop. I waved, but she didn't even glance up, so I turned my music up louder. Duh, it was giving war declaration.
I'm working on an essay, not throwing a Coachella after party.
You could have just said please. Next morning, there was a new note stuck to the wall. I started reading the endless bullet points and my jaw dropped. Was I rooming with a babysitter or what?
It's just to keep things organized, Cecilia.
Rules are for boring people. What was she? A saint? A robot? Or my future nemesis? Maybe all three. Thankfully, I made friends pretty quickly in college. And no, not my lovely roommate. I mean, real friends. The kind you actually click with.
We totally hit it off. We're doing movie night every Friday.
Yeah, my roommate and I are basically siblings now.
I didn't really have anything fun to say. Well, I think I won the jackpot for the worst roommate ever. Everyone burst out laughing except me, until they pitched a little plan. You think this'll work?
At the very least, it'll make Bella totally lose it.
Finally, I got my true college moment, laughing, dancing, and just vibing at a dorm party, until Bella showed up.
What is this?
A party? You made it just in time.
You didn't even ask me.
Nobody cared. Someone even pulled her into the crowd to dance, and they tossed her in the air like it was a celebration. Poor girl looked seconds away from crying. She climbed onto her bed and pulled the blanket over her head. A few minutes later, the door burst open again. This time, it was the dorm manager. Everyone froze. The music died. The lights stopped flashing. I look at Bella. It had to be her who tattled. We both got called into the dorm office, sitting side by side, but pretending the other didn't exist.
Ladies, I understand college freedom, but if this happens again, you'll both be kicked out.
Both?
Yes, Cecilia, both. You live together. You share the responsibility.
Turns out, Bella hadn't ratted me out. That made me feel like the worst person alive. I wanted to apologize, but her frosty attitude instantly shut me up. The next morning, Bella actually started a conversation first.
What are you doing?
Thought there was a storm or something. You never talked to me, so this feels suspicious. Next morning, Bella actually started a conversation first.
Stop being a kid. If we finish this, we can clear the warning from our record.
Huh? Dorm co-living challenge. Build teamwork, create trust, learn to cooperate. Yeah, sounded impossible, but also my golden ticket to a clean record, maybe even a room transfer. So I agreed. The dorm manager stood at the door, arms crossed, scanning my glittery princess setup like it was a crime scene.
You'll clean this place together. Get rid of everything. Unnecessary teamwork, ladies.
My soul left my body as I looked at all my decorations. Bella helped too, mostly cleaning up the chaos from the party last night. I packed away my fairy lights and sparkly curtains with tears in my eyes. But can I at least keep this?
Disco lights are banned, Cecilia.
It's just a memory. Pretty, please? Hours later, the room looked bigger, brighter, cleaner, and annoyingly better.
Now it actually feels breathable. I mean, at least it doesn't look like a cotton candy factory anymore.
I rolled my eyes, but couldn't help laughing. The tension between us felt lighter.
You did great, Cecilia. Oh, and you can keep the window spot.
Wait, seriously? I thought you wanted things fair.
Now that sunlight hits everywhere, I'm fine where I am. Besides, I think you like that sunspot more.
Thanks. For the first time, I saw a gentle side of her I hadn't noticed before. Maybe sharing a room wasn't that bad after all. That night, the whole dorm went dark due to the power outage. My useless phone had been dead for like 8 hours. Across the room, Bella lit a candle and calmly read a book. I was bored out of my mind and flopped back on my bed. My dad said he and your dad used to be best friends.
Yeah, my dad mentioned that too.
He must have an important job, right? I've never seen your family visit ours.
He's just a mechanic, works in your dad's factory.
Oh, I didn't know that. At lunch, I sat with my usual girl group.
Your roommate, that quiet one. What's her name again? Bella.
Yeah, she looks like she shops at clearance racks.
Normally, I'd laugh along, but this time, something didn't sit right. She's actually really nice and probably smarter than anyone here. The table went silent. I could feel everyone's eyes on me.
Didn't you call her the worst roommate ever?
Huh? And then I saw Bella standing just a few feet away, her shoulders trembling. I wanted to chase after her, but I didn't. After class, I practiced what I'd say. I even bought her favorite book, the one she'd mentioned while we were walking downtown that day.
I'm saving up to buy it someday.
Maybe this would make things right. But when I opened the door, something fell off. Her bed was empty, her desk too. Even the closet was completely empty. Bella, did I hurt her? Did she actually leave because of me? I ran straight to the dorm office out of breath.
Cecilia, sit down.
I just need to know where she is.
We found a disco ball in your room. It's banned and caused the power failure. Since your room already had a prior warning, Bella took responsibility, said it was hers. She had to leave the dorm.
No, it wasn't hers, it was mine.
Rules are rules, Cecilia. You live together, you share the consequences.
I tried reaching out to Bella, but she was gone. The only thing that came through was a furious text from Dad. Dad was waiting in the living room when I walked in. Dad,
Mr. Miller came by this morning. He apologized for his daughter, said Bella got into trouble and might have made you feel embarrassed. Do you know how small that made me feel? Cecilia, I know it was your fault, not hers. She took the blame for you, and he apologized for what you did.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
You never mean it. You just don't think. Bella is the daughter of the man who helped me when I had nothing, and this is how you treat her?
I want to apologize. I want to know where she is.
I don't think you're in any position to see her again.
That night, I sat in the empty dorm room. I used to wish I lived alone and that having Bella was awful. Now I saw the real problem. I had seen the worst roommate ever. I searched for Bella everywhere, every cafe, every library. A week passed, and the guilt didn't fade. Walking across campus, I stopped at a bulletin. I left a note too, looking for Bella, the best roommate ever. By the next day, my note was buried under a sea of colorful stickies.
Bella once helped me with my essay.
She gave me her meal vouchers when I couldn't afford lunch.
Bella had left her mark everywhere she went. I'd been too small-minded to see it. That was exactly what I needed. Through the window, I saw Bella shelving books, calm as always. Hey, I finally finished our challenge.
Past the deadline, right?
But not too late to say sorry I didn't get to give you this book. And I'm sorry, Bella, for everything. I was the worst friend.
I'm not perfect either, so let's call it even.
After I took the blame for the disco ball, Bella was allowed. Back in the dorm, my dad met the school board, apologized in person, and paid for the damages. When he came out and saw me, he didn't yell anymore.
Fix it the right way, darling.
I went back to our room, ready to see my roommate again. Confetti popped as I opened the door.
Welcome, roommate.
I hugged her tight. I'd finally found the right person to grow up with.
My apartment was freezing. It was always like this, but tonight, something was off. I'd been paranoid ever since I moved into this forsaken apartment, all because of the rumors about a phantom thief, a local robber famous for stealing everything in a house. So I set traps, lots of them. There he was, a phantom thief, or at least that's what I thought. No one steals from me. They swung the frying pan as hard as I could, but it went right through him. What the? That's when I realized I wasn't dealing with some thief. This was a ghost. I screamed, and the next thing I knew, everything went dark. Hi, I'm Wednesday. To find out what happens next, make sure to like and subscribe. 2 weeks ago, I thought I'd hit the jackpot. Cheap rent, my first apartment, no roommates. Turns out there's a reason the rent was cheap.
He hit another place last night. Took everything, even the doormat.
Oh no, not the doormat.
What are they talking about?
Oh, just local gossip. thieves should be the least of your worries here. Plus, the payment is done and the lease is signed. Enjoy your apartment. Bye-bye.
That should have been my first clue. Nope, nothing could be done. The lease was already signed. From day one, the place felt off. Like someone was watching me. The more I read about the phantom thief, the more paranoid I got. I mean, look at her. She lost everything. I wasn't about to let that happen to me, so I did what any reasonable person would do. I decided to defend my turf. If the thief tried to break in, I'd be ready. If he wanted to steal my socks, he'd have to do it over my dead body. I thought I'd finally caught him, the phantom thief. Turns out I'd caught something much worse, a ghost. And that's when I tripped and fainted. Now you guys are all caught up. When I opened my eyes, he was right in front of my face. I wanted to believe it was a concussion, a bad dream, anything but this. Oh, nope, absolutely not.
Whoa, chill, babe. You're gonna hurt yourself again.
This is not happening. I am hallucinating.
Actually, you're not.
Stay. Whatever, whoever, whatever you are, stay away from me.
Relax. I'm not here to haunt you.
Not here to haunt me? You scared me half to death.
Technically, you fainted.
You're a ghost.
Yeah, and technically, you're my new roommate. This is my place, and I'm letting you crash.
Roommate?
Yep, think of it like Joey and Chandler and Friends. You know.
No, nope, I'm leaving this place. Right away, I took out my phone and called the landlord. Hey, it's Wednesday. I need to break my lease.
Okay, but I won't refund the money.
What? But my apartment is haunted.
Ghosts aren't legally a reason to terminate a lease. Have a nice day.
Guess it's you and me.
No way. I was gonna make him leave one way or the other. After that little introduction, I decided I had to get this ghost guy out of my apartment. So I went for the big guns. Professional help. And by help, I mean exorcists, priests, shamans, basically anyone who could get rid of a ghost.
I command thee, spirit, leave this place.
Turns out, exorcists aren't exactly fearless.
That's cute. You think this works? Oh, lavender. Fancy.
That was it. I was stuck with him.
So ready to admit this is gonna be fun.
Fun for who?
Come on, you'll see. Roommate life can be great.
And that was it. I wasn't just living in a nightmare. I was renting it. It had been a month. A month. And no matter how hard I tried, Ginu wasn't leaving. Did I accept it? No, I just endured.
You know, you're lucky to have me. People would kill for a roommate this chill.
Most people would kill to not have a ghost in their apartment.
Semantics.
He was everywhere, constantly hovering, literally. Ignoring him was the plan. But it turns out ignoring someone who can walk through walls is impossible.
Who's the guy in the corner box? His eyebrows scream trust, Bund.
Not now.
Wednesday, is there a problem?
Oh, no, sorry. It's just me, cat.
You don't even have a cat?
Some days I wondered what would kill me first, Ginu or the embarrassment he caused.
Morning, roomie.
Out, get out.
Technically, I'm not in.
Boundaries? Ginu didn't know the meaning of the word. He didn't just invade my space. He invaded my sanity. Honestly, I needed some connection with the living, so I tried Tinder.
What are we doing? Netflix dome scrolling? Oh, Tinder.
Can you go be dead somewhere else?
Hey, I'm just trying to help. Swipe left on the guy holding a fish. They always have issues.
So, yeah, I found baby on Tinder. No fish pics, no gym selfies, just a normal guy with normal hobbies. Or so I thought. He was into stamps, and at first I thought it was cute, but then, ugh.
This one's super rare. It's from 1964. See how the corner's slightly misaligned? Printing error.
Okay, I know it wasn't exactly thrilling, but he was cute, and I figured I could survive an hour of this, at least until he showed up.
Is something wrong?
Oh, ask about her favorite stance next. Chicks love that stuff.
Go away.
Wait, what?
Not you. I mean, yes, please show me more stamps.
These are my favorites. I call this one Little Blue because of the ink smudge in the corner.
Little Blue. Adorable. Maybe next he can knit it a tiny sweater and rock it to sleep at night.
Oh, I hate you.
Did I say something wrong?
Nah, she's just got unresolved feelings for me.
If you weren't already dead, I'd kill you.
Bathroom? Where's the bathroom?
Right down the hall. With baby safely in the bathroom, maybe, just maybe, I could save the date. You cannot keep doing this.
I'm doing you a favor. The guy's a nerd. Stamps, really?
The white date is none of your business.
Sure, but you could do better.
Suddenly, I heard a thud. My first thought, did baby fall? Baby, are you okay?
Looks like Little Blue stamped out of here.
Oh God, I so hated him. I couldn't even date a guy in peace, cause of Ginu. Why can't you just leave me alone for one night?
Oh, tough love. It's cute when you're angry, but, you might want to aim better next time.
Ugh.
Sweetheart, you really think a rubber duck is going to stop a ghost?
But who cares? You're ruining my life, Ginu. Why don't you just go away? After a long day and way too much chaos at home, I needed a break. The walk seemed like the only way to clear my head. I found a bench and sat down, ready to disappear into my own thoughts. And then he showed up.
Mind if I sit here?
Oh, no, go ahead.
You don't look like you're having the best night.
You could say that. Just one of those days,
I get it. Sometimes you just need to step away and breathe.
Exactly. It felt unreal. A normal conversation with a normal, handsome guy. No weird quirks, no interruptions. Just this.
I'm Tyler, by the way.
Wednesday. Tyler and I started meeting regularly. He was perfect. For the first time in months, I felt like my life wasn't a total train wreck. Ginu wouldn't stop asking where I went every evening. The more I told him, the more jealous he got, and for once, I loved seeing him on the receiving end of annoyment.
Let me guess. Another date with Tyler tonight?
Yes, actually, and we're going to have so much fun.
Just because I can't leave this apartment doesn't mean you can go anywhere you want. I get bored when you're not around.
Last time I chat, I was alive. I can do whatever I want. Bye-bye, Ginu. Don't wait up. When I returned from an amazing date with Tyler, I could feel Jinu's eyes boring into me. He'd been doing this after every date, grilling me like some annoying, overbearing ghost dad.
Another date with Mr. Perfect. So what did he do this time? Buy you another bouquet of flowers? Or maybe a shiny rock to match the doormat?
Mind your own business, Ginu. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. To my surprise, when I opened the door, it was Tyler. Hey, what are you doing here?
I didn't want the date to end.
For a second, I relaxed. Just Tyler, nothing to worry about. Wait, how did he know my address? I never told him. I wanted to ask, but before I could say anything, he just walked in.
This is Tyler. This guy's got no manners.
Come on in, I guess.
Come sit with me, you're so beautiful!
It felt off. Something wasn't right.
I got you something. When you left the restaurant, I went to a jewelry shop and immediately bought this for you. Do you like it?
It's very beautiful. Thank you. But the nagging feeling didn't go away. I'll make us some coffee. I wanted to believe it was just me, that I was overthinking, but as I toyed with the locket, it clicked open. It wasn't new. My stomach turned. I recognized the woman in the photo. She was the woman whose apartment was robbed, and the phantom thief had taken her socks, too.
He's Zucha Cheapster. Got you secondhand jewelry.
Suddenly, everything clicked. The locket, the doormat, all his little gifts. Oh, my God, he's the phantom thief.
What? You need to call the cops right now.
My phone was in the living room, right where Tyler was sitting. I had to get it. I had to act fast. So how did you find my apartment again?
You told me the building number.
Right? But he was lying. I knew it. I knew I had to call the police.
What are you doing?
Just checking the time.
You had to ruin it, didn't you? I thought this could work, but now you know, and you've seen my face.
Tyler, stop. You don't have to do this. Take whatever you want and leave. I won't say a word. I swear.
It's too late for that.
Let her go. What the hell?
You touched him?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know how Ginu was doing it, but he was absolutely wrecking Tyler.
What's happening? Who's doing this?
That would be May, buddy.
While Ginu tied him up like a pro wrestler, I called the cops.
This is insane. Something's here. Something invisible.
Not something, someone, my ghost roommate, and he's a lot more useful than you. Tyler came in here thinking he'd rob me blind. Instead, he got his butt kicked by a ghost. Moments later, the cops arrived and arrested Tyler after I gave him the pendant, the doormat, and all the other gifts he had given me. He's the phantom thief. He attacked me. These are all stolen. They belong to his victims.
Yeah, these match the descriptions from the recent robberies.
You're under arrest for multiple counts of burglary and assault.
Yes! Yes, I'm the phantom thief. I did all of it. Just get me out of here, please. There's something in this apartment, something invisible.
Okay, let's go, buddy.
And just like that, it was over. Tyler was gone.
So, not to brag or anything, but I did just save your life.
Oh, don't act like you're some kind of hero. This is all your fault.
My fault? How is this my fault?
If you hadn't been such a pain, constantly hovering, driving me nuts, I wouldn't have been so desperate to date someone like Tyler.
Okay, fair. But you're welcome for the whole kicking his ass thing.
Fine, thanks for that.
You know, we make a pretty good team.
Don't push it, Casper. How did you do it anyway? You've never been able to touch anything before.
I don't know. Something overcame me. I couldn't just stand there and let him hurt you. I had to do something.
That's kinda sweet.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. Did you just admit that you like me?
Don't ruin it. For once, Jinu wasn't just an annoying pain. He was something else. My ghost roommate, my protector, and maybe a friend. Hey guy, I'm Rumi. Please like and subscribe. I dressed up real cute today for the alumni meetup. It's been 5 years since I last came back to my old high school.
Rumi, is that you?
A cheerful classmate walked over.
I almost didn't recognize you. You look so different.
When a group of others started crowding in, I slipped away quietly. I just wanted a moment to soak it in to find that old rooftop corner of mine. The view was still the same, and then I saw it faintly carved into the stone wall, Rumi, my name with a tiny heart next to it. Have you ever stumbled on a memory you swear you didn't make? But no, I didn't carve that. So who did? My mind drifted back to 5 years ago. Rumi, at 17, had a bookish appearance. Back then, I devoted all my effort to studying day and night just so I could sit next to Romance in every school debate.
Congrats on making the debate team.
That was him, Romance. Smart, polished, calm, and somehow magnetic. The girls constantly debated his type, and most thought he'd go for the classy, high-profile kind.
Staring isn't gonna boost your chances, you know.
Jinu sat behind me, leaning over with a smirk. Jinu wasn't loud, but he always noticed the tiniest things. Time to be bold. I followed Romance to just, showing up at the right corners to accidentally run into him. One day, he'd believe we were meant to be. 3, 2, the giggles. Romance was walking with a girl. She was cute, totally the type people pictured him with. I'd never seen him laugh like that before. And just like that, my heart cracked. I dragged myself back to class, plopped down like a popped balloon.
Who cut your Wi-Fi all week?
Mind your business.
Just here to remind you, debate's in 3 days. You should be at the library, not sulking here.
He wasn't wrong. I'd worked hard to earn that seat beside Romance. I scanned the political econ shelf and found the book I needed. I reached for it and someone else did too. Oh, Romance, sorry.
Guess it's fate. Wanna prep together for our upcoming round?
Yeah, I mean, of course. That'd be great. We sat together, surrounded by piles of books. Romance was sweet, smart, and soft-spoken. And somehow I found myself asking about the girl he was with earlier.
Oh, she just needed help with a calculus problem.
Not romantic at all, thank goodness. Well, gotta give Jinu some credit.
Sweetheart, we're closing in 5 minutes.
I blinked awake. Oh fudge, it was already dark. Sorry, I'll leave now.
Don't forget your stuff. You've got a sweet boyfriend.
Boyfriend? And then I saw it. A mint and a folded note. You should get some sleep and take care of yourself. You're gonna crush that debate. Good luck. P.S. It helps me stay awake. That sweet little mint was proof Romance cared. The next contest was a park decoration competition. I saw Jinu cheering like an idiot, and I almost burst out laughing, but this was a battle. Romance and I gave it everything we had. The other team looked like deer in headlights against his confidence. We crushed it. When we won, Romance pulled me into a hug, and I swear I levitated. That happiness lasted until I stepped outside the school gate, only to run into Abby. I spun around to escape, but he caught me.
Ignoring me now?
Abby, basketball team captain, 6 feet of smug. I was his favorite punching bag. He only left me alone during tournaments.
Relax, just wanted to say congrats. Solid debate, though I was rooting for the other team.
I rolled my eyes, still didn't say a word.
Alright. Tomorrow morning, be outside my class. I've got errands. Cool? Later.
He's literally the only person on earth who could make my eye twitch just by breathing near me. I didn't go to his class the next morning. Nope, forget it. But the price of rebellion? Now Abby was legit hunting me like prey, and I had to hide. He knew I always went to the library, so of course he and his little minion set up camp right outside. Thanks to that jerk face, I couldn't even see Romance anymore. Then something happened during PE that made me stop seeing him as the enemy. That day, I took a break from running laps and stepped aside to catch my breath. That's when 3 upperclassmen girls walked up to me and they did not look friendly.
One debate went and suddenly think you're all that. It was all Romance's doing. Anyway.
Sorry, what?
Cut the innocent act. You're not in Romance's league.
Before I could say anything, the third girl angrily knocked my water bottle out of my hand. Right at that moment, Abby jumped in from out of nowhere, and Jinu rushed over immediately after.
You okay?
Thanks. I took the bottle from Jinu, but I couldn't stop staring at Abby.
Back off. She's mine to bully.
That line made my face light up like a stop sign. Wait, what? Did he just claim me? Abby didn't look at me, just walked off like it was nothing. The sky stayed gray all day, and right before the final bell rang, the heavens finally opened up. I stood under the school roof, watching everyone leave one by one. Naturally, I didn't bring an umbrella. I scanned the crowd, hoping to see Romance somewhere. Was he still in the library or already gone? Did he get caught in the rain? I let out a sigh and pulled my backpack over my head, ready to run for it. Then a hand grabbed my arm. Abby, looking as cranky as ever, held out an umbrella.
Take it.
What about you? There was no way I was walking under an umbrella with him. Yuck.
Just take it, 4 eyes, geez.
He shoved the umbrella into my hands and took off running into the rain. I stood there like a total dork, holding his umbrella. Just like that, my heart skipped a beat. For the second time that day, I was still at the alumni reunion. Everyone was chatting, laughing, sharing old stories, but my brain was spinning. Who carved that name? Who drew that heart? Both had stamped themselves into my high school memories. I never even got the chance to confess to romance, and Abby had never thanked him for the umbrella. It's been forever since I saw either of them. If I found them now, I'd find out the truth. But they weren't here. I wandered over to the memory table, old notebooks, trophies, even the medal from our big debate win in our yearbook photos. My heart pounded as I flipped through the pages until I finally landed on our class picture. There I was, middle row, awkward smile, and then I saw him, Jinu, but he wasn't looking at the camera, he was looking at me. My eyes locked onto the photo. I couldn't move. Someone tapped my shoulder.
Rumi, oh my gosh, hey.
Jess, the class president, theater club queen, total know-it-all, was now a full-on mom with the cutest little kid. We hugged fast, and then...
So, you and Jinu ever become a thing?
Huh?
Girl, don't play dumb. Everybody knew he liked you. He was always watching you like a little golden retriever.
Jinu liked me?
Yeah. I thought for sure you two figured it out by now.
I opened my mouth, but nothing came out because I hadn't figured out anything. I'd spent most of high school spiraling over 2 completely different guys.
I could have sworn I saw Jinu here earlier, and now he's vanished again.
My heart thudded. Could it be? Can Jinu be the one who carved my name? The stairs to the rooftop never felt longer, but maybe, just maybe, someone was up there. One of the 3 boys from my teenage mess of a heart. Romance, Abby, or Jinu. I pushed open the old rooftop door, and there he was.
I've been waiting for you.
Jinu. He looked older, more grown up, but that smile was still the same. Hey, hi Jinu. He cleared his throat and pulled something from his pocket, a tiny mint.
Just a nervous habit. Helps me stay awake. Want one?
I froze that mint, the same mint that came with the note I thought romance left me.
You still haven't. That day you looked so peaceful, I didn't want to wake you. The professor guy dipped right after you passed out.
Turns out he was always there. Jinu had been the one who nudged me to the library so I could run into romance. He was the one who left the mint. He was the one cheering for me at my first ever debate.
You probably didn't know, but I was just one step behind Abby that day. I was about to hand you my umbrella. I knew you were clueless. Abby, yeah, he liked you too. Classic boy in love energy. But me, I stayed quiet.
Wow. I really was that dense. I spent years chasing romance, someone who never really saw me. I missed out on Abby, a guy who actually protected me even when he was a total menace. And Jinu, my smart, sarcastic desk buddy, who'd been right there all along. Did I miss anything else?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
My heart dropped just a little. Was that disappointment? Regret? Oh,
If she says yes right now.
As I stood there, totally glitching, he stepped closer and flicked my forehead.
Still the same silly little bookworm. Huh? The one I've been waiting for this whole time.
I leaned in and kissed him. That was my answer. The reunion had long ended, but we were still standing in the middle of the schoolyard.
I heard romances in Europe. Wants to dedicate his life to research. Said he's never getting married.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Abby joined the military. Probably stationed on some far-off island by now.
Good for him. I guess we all grow up in weird little ways, huh?
You know, I don't even care if I wasn't in your past. As long as I get to be your present and your future.
This time I wouldn't let something that precious slip away again. Treasure those who are always by your side, even quietly, because sometimes true happiness isn't in distant dreams but right next to you. Honestly, I never thought so many people would care. Hey, I'm Bella. Please like and subscribe. I was just the girl who got knocked up at 16 by my terrible ex-boyfriend Grayson. The one who later ended up in jail for his messed up actions. Then Henry showed up. He was there when I was ready to give up. He held my daughter like she was his own. Henry had confessed his feelings for me a while back, but I was scared. What if I'd mess up the only good thing I had left? Now my daughter Luna is 10 years old and still rocking it as a famous kid model. And guess what? Henry and I were finally planning our wedding. But just when I thought everything was finally okay, the past decided to knock on my door hard. Every girl dreams of wearing a wedding dress. Luna stood in front of the mirror all excited with a sparkly tiara on her head.
Mom, I swear, if you don't become a real princess, I'm canceling this wedding myself.
You're 10, kiddo. You don't have the power to shut down a wedding. When I finished putting on the dress, the curtain opened. Henry sat there completely frozen.
I know my mom's the prettiest woman on earth, but she's not Medusa, you know?
Oh, sorry. Bella, you look amazing.
He turned away quickly. I knew he was getting emotional. We'd been through a lot.
Well, I vote yes for the wedding. I'm totally being your flower girl.
In the meantime, I still had to manage Luna's work. I was her full-time manager now. She had just signed a big contract with a luxury kids clothing brand, becoming their new summer campaign's it girl. Then one morning I got the news. Grayson was out of prison. Yeah, that Grayson. My ex, Luna's biological dad. It hit me so hard, I knocked over a giant light during Luna's photo shoot. Breaking father of child model Luna Bella released from prison after 5 years. In just a few hours, the news was everywhere, blowing up the hot search on every platform. Luna got labeled the daughter of a criminal. Son of a biscuit, she was just 10. She didn't deserve any of that. But Luna smiled at me and said,
I'm okay, Mom. Only 6 days till the wedding and I'm so excited.
She changed the topic, but I caught her wiping away tears when she thought I wasn't looking. The sparkle in her eyes was gone. Then came the real storm. The media blew up all over again. When Grayson sat down in front of the mic, I never forgot the look on his face.
I was a coward. I wasn't ready to be a dad, and I lost everything. I served my time. Now I just want to be better for my daughter.
Henry grabbed my hand when he saw me tense up. The media, of course, loved it. No one was gonna bash a man trying to change. But deep down, I wondered, what was he really after? Still, Grayson's speech calmed the media frenzy. The hate toward Luna faded, the edited pics disappeared, and the brand deal started rolling back in. That night, Luna knocked on my door, whispering,
Can I meet him? I want to know more about him.
My heart sank. My daughter was old enough to have the right to know everything now. Maybe she even felt like she owed Grayson. I nodded because I knew she would have done it anyway, whether I said yes or not. 5 days left till the wedding the next morning. Henry and I met with Grayson. He smiled the second we told him.
If it helps her feel better, I'll be there. I'll move in.
Weirdly enough, I could feel he wasn't faking it. He was clumsy but sincere, flipping pancakes in the kitchen, messing up her braids. And Luna, she glowed when she was with him. She even started calling him Dad. It broke my heart a little every time I heard it, and Henry's face said he felt it too. He smiled when he saw how happy Luna was, but he started coming home late from work. Sometimes I even caught Henry just sitting in the car with the engine off, staring blankly at the steering wheel. Our wedding was only 4 days away. That evening, I was busy making dinner while Grayson helped Luna with her homework nearby. Unfortunately, I slipped and the bottle fell. Grayson appeared and pulled me away before I could react.
Still as clumsy as ever. Some things really never change.
Luna looked at him like he was a superhero. After that, the two of them giggled, swapping stories about how Grayson and I used to date back in high school. Honestly, Luna looked like a mini version of him. Dinner was straight up a battlefield. I sat between Henry and Grayson while Luna happily stuffed her face like nothing was wrong.
You used to love the food I made. Eat up, okay?
Nope, Bella said. She likes mine better.
I chuckled awkwardly, staring at the 2 plates piled high in front of me.
Mom, if they both ask you out on the same day, who would you pick?
I choked so hard, I almost passed out. Henry and Grayson were throwing death stares at each other. If Luna hadn't been there, World War III might have popped off. She finally caught on that something was weird. Later that night, I checked on her, just wanting to see her fast asleep, but she was still awake. Hey, you okay?
I wish things weren't so weird.
What do you mean?
I love Uncle Henry, and I love Dad too, but it feels like if I love one more, the other one will disappear. Is it okay to love 2 people at the same time, Mom?
That hit me like a freaking freight train, because now love wasn't just about what my heart wanted, it was about what was best for Luna. The next morning, she looked pale and weak, and before we knew it, she collapsed. All 3 of us rushed her to the hospital, pacing outside the cold emergency room, barely breathing. Finally, the doctor came out with a clipboard.
She's stable. It's just exhaustion. She'll need plenty of rest. By the way, who's her father?
I am.
Both of them shot up at the same time. The awkward silence afterward felt like it dragged on for centuries. And Henry, he stepped back. After Grayson left with the doctor, I turned to Henry. She's gonna be okay. She'll get stronger, and then we can go back to planning our wedding. Just 3 more days.
Maybe we should wait until she's really better.
You want to postpone the wedding?
Luna is what matters most right now.
We sat there in silence, my heart slowly crumbling. And just like that, our wedding was postponed indefinitely. After that, Henry disappeared, leaving just a short message saying he had to handle some business. The first time he ever chose to leave. Just so Luna and I wouldn't be stuck in this crazy mess we were all tangled in. The house felt so empty without him.
We could start over. You know that.
I looked at him. He seemed so much more worn out after those nights of worrying about Luna.
This family used to be mine. I've changed. You've seen it. I've tried.
I didn't say anything.
I still love you. I never stopped. Please, just give me a chance.
I woke up the next morning. Today was supposed to be my wedding day, but the house was quiet. I walked to Luna's room. It was empty. There was no sign of her. Grayson's car was gone too. My blood ran cold. Grayson had kidnapped Luna once before when she was 5. That's why he ended up behind bars. Sure, maybe he changed, but my hands trembled as I reached for my phone, ready to call the cops. And suddenly, Luna ran in, holding an ice cream cone.
Mom, Dad took me to the park. We fed the ducks. Okay, they chased me a little, but it was so much fun.
Sorry, I just wanted to take her for a little walk.
That night, while I was reading her a story, Luna spoke.
Dad really loves me, but I miss Uncle Henry so much.
My heart sank. I couldn't even find the right words. So I handed her a pen. Let's write down one name, the person we want by our side for real, for the rest of our lives. She nodded. And the next morning, she handed me a small, carefully folded piece of paper. I met Grayson at the old cafe by the lake. He was already there when I arrived. When you asked me for a chance.
You chose Henry.
Yeah, but about Luna.
I thought maybe if she chose me, I'd still have a place somewhere.
I pulled out Luna's folded paper and placed it on the table. Right then, it felt like the whole world shrank down to that tiny piece of paper. Paper! I stared at it like I could see straight through. I didn't open it. I pushed it towards Grayson instead. His face softened as he unfolded it.
She loves you, and she knows he's always been there for you too. I can't be mad about that. But, hey, at least let me visit her sometimes. Yeah.
One evening, Luna and I went out to the meadow where I was supposed to meet Henry. Luna spotted him first, took off running, and nearly tackled him to the ground with a giant hug.
You big dummy. You're supposed to ask before you disappear like that. You forgot you belong to us.
I missed you so much too, kiddo.
When it was just the two of us standing in the same place, he had once confessed his love. I hesitated for a long second before finally speaking.
Bella.
No, let me talk. This time, Luna chose you, and so did I. Again and again and again. Forever and always. I sparkled in my wedding dress, walking behind my beautiful little bridesmaid heading down the aisle. Henry stood under the archway in his tux, his eyes shining with tears. Everyone was there, smiling, clapping, and blessing us. Even Grayson. He gave me a soft, understanding nod when our eyes met. The vows had Luna full on crying, but she was also the loudest one.
Can I eat the wedding cake now?